I want to let you know that when I wrote how to raise a special needs child, like you actually inspired that because one of our conversations at the time, I was like really frustrated about the fact that I had been applying for SSI from my youngest child and I kept getting denied. And so I was telling you about that one night and you was like, you have to fight it. You can't just stop. You have to keep going. And so like I thought about that. And so I started to think about lines. And one of the things I just wrote down was like LaTroy said I have to fight. And I was like, of course I know that, LaTroy, and I'm going to keep fighting. So then I was like writing and it's like it came in my head, fight but don't forfeit, right? And so I put that in the poem, and that's like one of the lines that I continue to repeat in that poem because I want people to know like this is hard. Like this is literally like the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, but I cannot quit. This is the one thing that I cannot quit doing. You know, like I have to consciously make the effort to show up for them every day, and I have to fight and I cannot forfeit. So that's the message that I wanted people to walk away from because it's not a cakewalk. You know, and so many people that have heard that poem have said how important that piece is and how it helped them to not feel so alone and know that somebody else understands what they go through every day.
Right. Yeah, I was going to address that, the fact that you're a single mother of two special needs boys, and the
Mm,
piece is how to raise a special needs child. And then how you documented that experience and tapping into the strength that you didn't know was there, the abandonment from loved ones, all of the
mm,
paperwork you have to fill out, the fact that when you're out
right.
in public with them, everyone's looking at you because
Mm,
they feel like you're making a scene, and just how you have to, continue to be their protector.
right. And you have to block it out. Like I have tunnel vision when that happens. I don't even look at anyone else. I just look at myself and them. And, you know, you get people that don't understand what's happening. And some people will literally say, like, what's wrong with him? You know, like, you need to control him. Or like they'll say things like that. And I ignore it. Like I've gotten to the point where I've learned to not address it and just ignore it because at the end of the day, it's not important and it's not helpful to my situation. And so, like, there's this woman that was actually in the store when that actually happened. We were in Walmart and I was at the customer service desk trying to handle some business. And he ended up having a meltdown and he did not want to go into the rest of the store. And so this woman, and this went on for like 3 or 4 minutes, and 3 or 4 minutes could feel like 30 minutes when a child is in a meltdown that has autism. And so she walked up to me. This woman did not know me from a can of paint. And she said, excuse me, I don't mean to assume, but does he have autism? And I said, yes, they both do. And she was like, would it be all right if I like walked with you and helped you shop and get the things that you need? Um, and I was like, yes, that would be amazing. I appreciate you. And so like I didn't know her at all. And she stayed with me from the time I got into the store, from the time I had to cash out, and from the time that I was like going to leave. You know, like this woman never left my side. And she even bought them toys after. And like we exchanged phone numbers and all. I mean, I thought that that was like an amazing thing. Like she did not have to do that, you know, but like we started to talk. And then she told me, you know, like my son has autism, you know, and he's, I think like he was like in his 20s, you know. And so she's just like, I know what you're going through. You know, I've been there. I'm still there, you know. So like that meant and will always mean a lot to me because like people don't help in that situation. Like they just uh ridicule or they judge, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's definitely an exhausting experience, but rewarding at the same
Very.
time.